popped. Just kidding. I look ridiculous in a popped collar. I tried it early on in the series. Okay. What is happening, universe? It's August
Monday.
3rd. Yep, it's August 3rd.
Welcome to another broadcast of the Wonder Fair Home Shopping Network, coming at you from beautiful downtown Lawrence.
We're like halfway through Leo season. It is the full moon tonight. Very exciting. I believe the full moon will be appearing, in the dark time. Just like later. Ow. My finger, pinky finger.
Sorry.
It's okay, I liked it. You know what else? It's Monday.
It is.
What happens on Monday?
Start of another week of Wonder Fair Home Shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And usually our day to talk about local news.
It is. I have a few really recent local news bits to share.
Oh, great. Are you going to talk about
Yes.
the new trash barrel?
Oh, that wasn't. I'm pretty confident that trash can's not new. It might have gotten moved.
No, it's new. New trash can behind Wonder Fair. You heard it here first, folks. Coming at you with the hard-hitting local news. Saw it as we drove up today.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones with the dome top.
Dome top.
Don't know
all
where
brown,
it came from.
Looks old. In the past, I've witnessed many drunken co-eds dragging those trash cans around the parking lot for fun.
Oh, weird
We're
tradition.
now.
Weird local tradition.
The Generation Zoomer have a lot of fun new hobbies that us old millennials and whatever you are.
Gen X,
we just didn't get into. And anyway.
Yeah, all right. We didn't do the trash can drag. But
maybe there's a new trash can. You decide. Every day is its own kind of dumpster fire. Speaking of which,
yes.
In other local news, I smashed my middle finger in the camera dolly we use here in the studio.
That thing over there?
It's a rotating notebook display rack, and I smushed it right in there.
High tech.
So that felt appropriate for a full moon day. And in most important recent news, I believe if you were to visit Wonder Fair in the next hour, not inside because we closed until noon, but outside, I believe Dave is currently beginning a nap in the window banana bed.
Oh, you think he's in the banana bed?
I'm pretty confident he's in the banana bed. I saw him climb in there. So at the end of the show today on Instagram, maybe we'll take the camera.
If he's still there.
If he hasn't come onto the actual camera, maybe we'll get to go on a little journey outside to see if we can see Dave. When he lays in the window banana bed, it's smushed up against the window, so it's pretty smushy, fuzzy belly, banana feet, all the toe beans are out. It's very cute.
Yeah, a rare occurrence here, not his usual sleep spot.
No, it's because it's not that hot today.
Yeah, okay. Getting that back window action.
Back window action for Dave the cat. So that's all the local news, I guess. Nothing else really happening, right?
No.
If only.
No. So much more happening. Election day tomorrow.
Elections
not actual election day. Primary day. Primary day tomorrow.
But it feels like a real, not that primaries aren't real. It feels very like a final election because so many races are being decided tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. A lot of races will get decided tomorrow because they don't have Republican challengers. So if you're here in Lawrence with us, we hope that you either have already voted or that you'll be voting today. You have 20 minutes left to vote today.
Yep. I wonder if you're in line to vote by noon if they let you still vote.
Yep.
I bet they do. I honestly bet the noon cutoff is just as much in order to ensure they don't have to stay past 5 or whatever.
So yeah, if you're hearing us right now and you're like, oh man, I wanted to vote early, you have 20 minutes left. You can go down to the courthouse right now. Just shut it down, close the app, and go to the courthouse and get your early voting done before noon today.
It's fast and easy.
It's so fast, so easy.
But, you can also vote tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And did you know in Kansas, I've seen a few people say on the social medias at this point, oh no, I didn't vote early and I work all day tomorrow. Fun fact, it is legally required in Kansas that your employer provide you, I believe it's 2 hours, it's definitely 1 hour, out of work. They must let you leave work. There's no option for them.
Just call me. I'll come cover your shift.
They don't have to pay you, and they don't have to have Paul cover your shift because that's probably as much of a nuisance as it is a benefit.
I'm ready to work anywhere.
He is. These are facts. Dog park.
What does that mean?
You wouldn't work in a dog park.
No, I don't want to work in a dog park.
He doesn't like
Thank
dogs.
you.
Don't be mad at him though.
Is that
It's
even a
related to
job?
his
I thought
childhood.
dog
Yes,
parks
of
were just
course
like
it's a job.
there's a park, dogs go there.
Oh no, there's like I guess I should say like doggy daycare. There's like doggy daycare
Oh, yeah, I
facilities
don't
where
wanna
you
work
drop
there.
off your dogs and you babysit the dogs all day.
No, pass. I know
So-
that's a dream job for somebody, but it's not me.
Yeah. So in fact, it's good that you're being so out front about your anti-dogness because it's really opening up a space for someone who deserves it more than you.
Sure. Well, I won't cover your shift that you work at the doggy daycare, but
But plenty of
otherwise-
people would happily work
Yeah, I
that shift.
know.
So just post about it on social medias. But what I'm saying is, if you're worried because you work all day tomorrow, all you got to do is roll into your job and be like, "Yo, boss, let me tell you about this law. I haven't voted yet, and I need to vote. It's probably not going to take more than an hour. You're legally required to let me leave. When is the most convenient time for me to leave to vote? As is my legal right." And then they're just going to have to be like, I guess noon on your lunch break, and you're going to be like, "Okay, cool."
But it is a 12-hour window, so
It's
I mean,
12-hour
you got a lot of time to get that vote going.
Yep, and if you're in line to vote by 7, they have to let you vote. So, maybe your shift, maybe you work from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Just go at 6. You'll have plenty of time. Or again, like work that thing on your boss. I feel like that's cool.
All right, so in-person voting tomorrow, 7 to 7, and we probably won't see results for a few days, right? I'm assuming they have to wait 3 days for all the mail-in ballots to arrive. So I think we should all expect to not really know the results of this at least by the weekend.
Yeah.
Because these are pretty close races. They're generally decided by even a few dozen votes in some cases. So.
There's a small outside chance that in some races, because they will have started counting advance ballots, there will be, in some races, maybe such a big lead in advance ballots that there's not enough ballots still out to be received that they make a difference, even if they all voted for the same candidate. But that probably will happen here. I don't think there's any races that won't be close, except maybe the U.S. Senate race, I think, will be not close. Maybe in Lawrence it'll be close, since the other candidates from Lawrence. We're supporting Barbara Bollier in that race.
The other candidates from Wichita in that race.
Right. It's in the U.S. rep race with Michelle De La Isla that there's a Lawrence candidate, James Windholtz. We went with Michelle De La Isla in that race as well. Ladies.
Yeah. So if you're curious, who we voted for, we'll post some stuff on the internet. We just made a post on Facebook, our least favorite place to do anything whatsoever.
That's how you know how dedicated we are to making sure everybody has access to something is, did we post it on Facebook? 'Cause
Yeah.
if so,
that's when you know it's important, is we did a post on Facebook.
Otherwise,
speaking
we will
of
not
which,
go there.
I also did a post about our East 9th project for sidewalk repair, because we're trying to recruit suggestions for folks who might need sidewalk repairs in East Lawrence. It's part of our project in East 9th Street, where we are basically helping to repair some sidewalks, but do it in a fun way, in an artful way. And it's a needs-based thing. So we're asking people to nominate somebody, or you can nominate yourself if you don't necessarily have the means to do your own sidewalk repair, or if you're from a marginalized group who, for lots of institutional reasons, don't have the means to necessarily repair your own sidewalk. So I posted on Facebook about that.
Great job.
And I extended the deadline to tonight. So
okay.
big deadlines tonight.
Oh man, there's so much happening at once. Sorry about it. To be frank, if we didn't have to force this project to happen like on the speed, we know the timing is a little awkward. People are facing a lot of uncertainty right now, and like participating and like fixing your sidewalk is probably like not at the top of everyone's mind. But unfortunately, the grant is written thus that
we're on the clock. Got to get it done by October.
They're making us finish it, regardless of the global pandemic. And I kind of understand where they're coming from. And you know what? Those sidewalks need fixing.
Yeah. So, we'll
do it.
We'll get it done. We'll get it done. But, if you or, somebody in East Lawrence who you think might qualify, go to wonderfair.com/East9th. Quick plug there. Share that link with anybody who you think it's in our profile too.
Yeah.
on Instagram.
And what's a sidewalk that's in need of repairing? Well, that would be something where the sidewalk slabs had like gotten a little out of alignment, so they're no longer smooth and they could cause people to trip when walking down the sidewalk or make it difficult to roll a wheelchair, bike.
Maybe there's not even a sidewalk. Maybe it's just
There's no sidewalk.
That's true in some places.
Yep. Maybe you have a brick sidewalk that's very slick in the winter and creates a lot of difficulty for people to pass through it. And as much as you love the brick sidewalk, you'd rather have a cement sidewalk.
Hey, we can do brick too.
We could also do brick.
We can do brick. We might be excited to do brick.
Yeah, brick would be pretty sick.
Sick brick.
But you know, whatever people need, it's going to be up to the homeowner. So, that was good news.
That is good news for once.
Yeah.
But it did, like I said, we did post on Facebook about our who we voted for because folks have been asking, and we'll do an Instagram post a little later on in the afternoon.
What is something no one's ever asked you to share your opinion on that you really like to tell people your opinion so they will share it, but no one asks?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You're being interviewed now. It's a news day, so we're learning about you today.
What?
It's a big question. I'm sorry.
I mean, I really like getting asked my opinion on music stuff, but that's just like not pertinent here.
Would you like to share the news about your forthcoming Swedish compilation tape?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, my singular fun project during quarantine was that I dug into.
Should I turn off the air conditioning while you talk?
It's okay. We got the mic. Okay. Apologies if the air conditioning is very loud. They took one of our filters out and it got louder.
So loud.
Anyway, my singular fun quarantine project, besides playing Animal Crossing, has been that I dug through this crate of records I brought back from Sweden of like punk and post-punk and new wave records from the early 80s, and I made a mixtape. So if anybody's really interested in that and they have a cassette player, that's the real requirement. I didn't make a digital copy. You have to have a tape player.
Wow.
But if you're interested in that, send me a message and I'll send you a tape.
Do you ever feel like there's a conflict in your soul because you're very much about like allowing access, especially to the internet and net neutrality, and yet you very much love to put your media on really obsolete?
Great. I'm glad you asked my opinion on this
Great.
because I just hate listening to music through the internet.
Okay.
You listen to it on crappy speakers on your laptop or shitty headphones. And so
Shitty headphones? Are you saying these
yes,
Apple
those
items are not
crappy
quality?
headphones.
I only listen to podcasts, so this is not
So yeah, so I try and be very intentional and deliberate about things that I ask people to listen to. And I didn't want to make a horrible Spotify clip. Half these bands you can probably find on Spotify.
Okay.
You just have never heard their name because they only sing in Swedish. Anyway.
And how, even if you knew their name, it'd probably be hard to spell because you need a bunch of
I
special
know,
characters.
you need the special characters, and, took me a while as I was working on the track list, find those little guys.
I
Anyway.
know you risograph printed the liner notes.
I really went.
Well, you didn't, but a friend of yours did.
Thanks, Claire.
Thank you, Claire. So, did in the risograph printing format, did all the weird, and sorry, it's not weird, it's just different than American, like the language, the alphabet we use. Did the letters with accents, marks,
Umlauts
and things,
and stuff?
yeah, did those show up in the risograph?
I think so, for the most part. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, they're pretty small, so that's the one problem is the resolution. But anyway, if
I
you
look
want
forward to
the
hearing it.
Swedish mixtape, drop me a message and I'll get you a copy.
Do we have a tape player in the house I can listen to?
Uh-huh. It's the one I made the mixtape on.
Oh, like next to the record player?
Yeah.
Cool. Paul hangs out in his music lounge alone with the cat while I'm in the other room.
Maybe
It's
I'll
cute.
put the Walkman in the car and we can listen to
Oh,
it.
that's a cute idea.
There you go.
Like listen to it on the Walkman with headphones?
No. You can plug it into the aux jack.
Whoa. That's cool. Okay.
Or if you got a tape player in your own car. Anyway, we are so far off topic.
Well, I just wanted you to share some of your personal insights since we shared other information, and maybe people don't, they want to know more of our opinions.
Okay. Yeah, well, if you
Thank
want to
you
hear
for
a
sharing.
great mixtape of Swedish punk and new wave from 1979 to 83,
That is a small window of time.
but great music.
Did you do that because you were born in 1979 and I was born in 1983, so it was a romantic gesture?
No, it was just more like that's where all the songs ended up being from.
But
It was a real fertile period, gotta say.
wow. I think it was a romantic gesture.
Wow.
I
Okay.
accept. I do.
You accept this mixtape.
I accept this mixtape.
It is not a
love-
romantic mixtape.
It is a romantic mixtape.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let folks out there be the judge.
You mean it doesn't sound romantic? 'Cause
No,
it's
the songs
like a lot
are not.
of hardcore,
The songs are
gritty
not
Swedish
romantic.
punk.
I had to cut one song for time, but the one song I did cut was called Dr. Love.
Oh.
So missed out on that one.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't liked it.
Yeah.
Just
it was
sounds
kind of,
misogynistic off the top.
it was like a
Yes.
really goofy, like
Oh.
new wavy send up of like 50s pop songs,
I
like
stand by
Frankie
my
Valli.
initial assumption. Okay. So, what other news do we have to share?
I thought all news was election news.
It is. We did that.
here.
We'll share
did
more.
that.
Have
Um,
fun doing the voting. Don't get too upset that you won't hear in one day about the election. 'Cause
Yeah.
Mail ballots, we covered that.
Covered that.
There's 4 drop boxes around town to put your ballot in. Don't forget to sign the envelope, folks. Follow the rules. Follow every rule. Read every stinking piece of tiny writing on that ballot.
Great.
Throwing that out there. The weekend happened. It's the full moon tonight. We talked about that. I think that's all the news.
That's the news.
I think that's
We
the
were pretty caught up in the election stuff, so we didn't consider any other news that was necessarily fit to share here today.
Right. I'm not really going to be able to think about anything but the election for the next 2 to 3 days. So I apologize in advance to all the customers we try to help today, because I'm going to be a little bit of a mess. But we'll do our best.
Tomorrow it's New Day Tuesday. Try not to say Newsday Tuesday, because today is the news day, and tomorrow is just like, here's the new stuff in the store kind of day. So we'll have some new stuff to share tomorrow, because we've been receiving a lot of shipments. Maybe we'll do an unboxing. I don't know. There's
fun.
definitely a box of Lamy.
Ooh,
Lamy
yeah, that's
pens
right.
That
Let's
could
do
be
a
fun
Lamy unboxing.
to unbox.
Okay.
Show off some of the new stuff there.
I approve.
There's a little preview. Thinking ahead,
What a nice head it is. Paul, I think we should go because we
Time
got to
to
open
open.
kind of soon. And we should try to see if Dave is in the banana window. and
Oh,
show
yeah,
the
do a
people.
little bit of banana window.
Apologies to the YouTubes because I don't think there's a way, unless
No,
you
we're
want to
not
take
gonna-
that camera.
Nah, that's a little
I don't know. That's
complicated.
pretty cool. You just pick it up and carry it.
All right, we'll give
All
it a
right.
shot.
Both cameras are going out. This is a real exciting first for Wonder Fair home shopping. I'll let Paul
Hope
pick
the
that up
signal
and
holds.
then point at me. We're not going very far. We're going to ignore that, Paul.
Yep.
What do you think?
Gotta ignore it.
Okay, here we go. I'm unplugging the mic.
I hope it still works with audio,
All
but
right,
I
here
don't
we
know.
go. We're going on an adventure. Do you think he'll be out there?
I hope so.
Here we go. And a window.
He's not there.
He's not there.
But there he is.
Oh, hey. Banana window would have been great, but this is also pretty good. Hey, buddy. What's up?
What's up, Dave?
Gosh, he's so handsome. Look how golden. Dave is lately taken to sleeping on top of this paper cutter in the back window. It's not a danger. We have the
Nah.
safety blade locked tight. So,
No, I hope you can see him. I think you can. There's a lot of glare.
yeah, he's seeing the window on the world. Okay, well, it wasn't banana window, which would have been cute. I'll show you what you're missing. Sometimes he sleeps in this banana, and he's
Yeah.
just like a long banana boy inside of it.
Yeah,
That's good.
pretty sweet.
So,
All right, bye, Dave.
bye, Dave. See ya.
Bye, everybody. Vote.
Yeah,
Thanks.
everybody, you should go vote now.
Bye.
Read what a good boy.
Shout